What's up, family? It's your uncle, brother, cousin, friend, John. So I know I tend to get a lot of people asking me, John, what are the royal lessons? I know sometimes you talk about God. I know sometimes you give life tips, but I'm a little confused on exactly what the royal lessons are. So the royal lessons are basically a series of videos that I put out, which are about my own personal spiritual journey that I took with the Most High God. And I just kind of come out with videos to relay some of the lessons and things that I learned and how they apply to the world and how you should see the world, how you should understand God and God in the world, why you're here, your purpose, and how you should be looking at life differently so that way you can move forward and grow, not just personally but mentally and spiritually as well. So I feel like I don't want it to be a podcast type. I don't want people to feel like, oh God, this is another podcast. No, I don't even like the name podcast. Hearing podcast, it just I don't know, I just get cringy a little bit. So I don't want to call it that. I don't want it to be, I know I say lessons, but I don't want you to feel like you're coming to class. But if I got to school you, I'm going to school you. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe I will. I don't know. Hey. But anyway, so I just wanted to be more like a conversation, from me to you. There'll be different topics, different videos, and that's why I want people to also engage with the royal lessons. So I better understand what you're looking for. I can give lessons all day. I can give tips and help, hacks and all those different things. But if I don't know exactly what you're looking for, how am I going to talk about it? So what I would like for people to do during the royal lessons, if there's something you've been wondering about on your own self, or you feel like you've been stuck, I want you to give those questions to me and say, hey, I think I just need some help at this point. And, I'm going to go with prayer. I'm always going to pray about it. So, hey, if you're afraid of the Most High, that's who I'm going to pray about to get an answer. And, I'm going to look into do some research if I can to see if I can give you something based off of what the Most High gives me, and also something that you can take back, and point to people in books and stuff like that. So you have a source when you're asked about this topic moving forward. So yeah, basically that's what it is. I'm literally just going to be talking to you about different things so we can all just snap out of it. My grandma used to tell me all the time growing up, be in the world, don't be of the world. And I was like, what is she talking about? And a lot of times I'd just be doing something on my own, playing a video game, and she just come in the room, pause that video game. And she say, be in the world, not of the world. And as I grew older, what I started to learn was you have to build a firm foundation within yourself, not just with yourself, but with the Most High God. You have to create principles and balance. And once you have that foundation with the principles and balance that will give you a foundation to build a structure on and continue to grow and grow and grow, it'll be so easy. It's not going to be anything that can just stand in your way. It's not going to be any manipulation, any darkness, or anything of that sort that can stand in your way and stop you from growing and building. And that's what I want to see. I want to see people get out of the fog of this world. I don't want you to feel like you're on your own, because even if I can't be there with you, or somebody that you want to be there with you, I want you to understand that the Most High God is always there with you. But I also want people to understand, to my scientific friends or to my atheists or to people who believe in other religions, what I want you to understand is, along in the royal lessons, I won't be disrespecting your beliefs, but I will be tying in your beliefs to things that you might have even brought to the church and the church couldn't answer to you. Because a lot of the times, and I'll cover this in future royal lessons, a lot of the times what we have to look at is the church was built upon a base of beliefs and principles that they can't go against. Even if you were to submit questions and you submitted this proof and stuff, if it goes against those beliefs and those principles, I'm not saying, church is big business, but, if an organization does something a certain way, you can't just say, well, I don't agree with that, so I think you should just change the whole thing. Yeah, that's why we have a bunch of different churches, a bunch of different beliefs. It was somebody at some point in time that said, I can't go along with what you're going along with because it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to go off on my own. And what I wanted to do with the Most High God is sit down and look at everybody's perspective and say, Most High, where is the common thing between all of us that points directly to you? And that was everything I journeyed through. And I just want to come back and share that with you too, because I feel like a lot of the people who walked away from the church walked away from God as well. And they feel lost and they feel empty and they feel like they have no one to lean on, or even in troubled times, it feels like everybody just disappears. And so what I want you to understand is that within your belief, there is still a God, or there is a higher being, a source of all creation that is guiding you in a certain way that I want to bring, I guess, for you all to help you better understand a more logical perspective as to who the Most High God is, what the Most High God wants from you. And I can't necessarily I can't necessarily state why we're here, but I could give you guys a pretty good concept, because everybody's here for their own individual purpose. So I can't just say we're all here to do this thing, because everybody has a different assignment. So I just want to bring all of my family that's been separated by languages, by beliefs, by religions, by skin color. I want to bring all my family together. You know, if you can watch this and you are on Mars or Percy, Omicron 8, you know, hey, if you way out there, I want to bring you home, all here in one place together. That's what the royal lessons are. It's time to snap out of it, wake up, come together, realize we are children of the Most High God, children of existence, children of creation, and we are all family. And it's time to learn that we are not here alone, but we're here with the Most High God, and we're here for each other. Take care, family, and I'll see you in the future royal lessons. Bye.